welcome to our Crochet Designs. Good morning, Franca, or good afternoon from where we're from. Don't forget, guys, to change your live chat. Oh, wrong way. Hello. That's better. Excuse me. Let's hide her over that way. That's better. She shouldn't be facing that way. Hello, all, and welcome. Do you like that? Excuse me. Hello all and welcome to our Crochet Designs. This is our midweek live. Once again, we did miss our Saturdays live. I had things on, but I'm back and I'm feeling a little bit better, just a tad better. I did have a bad week last week. Wasn't feeling 100%, but I'm back. A little bit warm, but I'm back. Hello, Jody. Lovely to have you here. Auntie T is in the house. Franca, be quiet. Do you like that, Franca? Franca, be quiet. We'll talk in a minute. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Green Butterfly. Hello, Fluffy Kitten. I just love your name, Fluffy. The little fluffs. Hi, Karen B. Lovely to have you all here. Thank you, Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Thank you so much. You know, it doesn't cost you guys anything, and it does help our channel and keeps it going. I'm not feeling the best myself. I seem to have caught your cold. No, my cold was gone, Auntie T. You caught somebody else's cold. My cold was gone, baby. In fact, all I felt on Saturday was just very, very tired. Really tired. Doesn't help when you dance to all hours of the night. A Green Butterfly. Oh, air conditioner. You just don't do well with air conditioners, don't you, Auntie T? I've got mine on it as we speak. Last night I had the heater on, though. We had the heater on last night, had the air conditioner on today. Who knows what's going on with our weather? Who knows what's going on? And lovely people, we have a very busy week, a lot of catch-up week happening. As you know, I've already uploaded one item. Look, it was supposed to be a beginner's project, and I've got a bit of a hiccups now. And I thought, why not create something for St. Patrick's Day as well? So it was a beginner's project. Good afternoon, Raylene. Oh, Edith has done a super chat. Oh, thank you so much. I like that little, oh, what is that, a drum beat? That's cute. What is that? What is it? Edith, what is that? I like his big tummy. Oh, Middle Earthians, hello. Canada has been crazy, has it really? Haven't we all? All our countries are crazy at the moment with the weather. It's coffee, is it? That's a really big coffee. Oh, that's funny. Margaret B. We've got both Margarets on today. Lovely to have you here. I don't know. I'll call you Margaret B because the other one doesn't have a second name. So we'll just call her Margaret and you're Margaret B. And that way we can't go wrong. 19,300. We do have 19,300. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Subscribers. It's climbing, and it's climbing just to the right time too, because come 20,000, we are going to have some fun. I like the invisible tutorial on Friday. Hang on, Frankie. We're going to talk in a minute. And Pamela says, hello. Welcome, Pamela. So, guys, we did do this on, was it Monday? It was Monday, yes. I have to look down at my book. I don't know what I'm doing these days. We did this on Monday. I did say we were supposed to have a beginner tutorial on Monday, but I thought, why not pop it in as a St. Patrick's Day coaster? Now, we've done St. Patrick's Day coaster before with the leaf and everything. If you want to see that one, I will leave a link to that one in a description box down below. I better put St. Paddy's Day because I'm going to forget after the live. It was a 4-leaf clover. It wasn't really a leaf. It was a 4-leaf clover. It was quite a few years ago, and we did that. It might have been 3, could be 2. I can't remember. Anyway, so that's that. I just wanted to get on with what we've done this week, and that way we'll talk a bit about what's happening and what happened last week and why things didn't happen. All right. So as you know, last week, we'll do that now. Last week, I wasn't feeling 100%. Where is it? This guy right here, I messed up. Now, you guys know that when I do something wrong with a tutorial, I don't upload it. I do the whole thing again. I take everything undone. I delete all the videos and I restart again, which has put me back 1 week. Now, I know it's because I was unwell and I wasn't thinking straight and I just messed the whole thing up. And I messed the tutorials up and I messed the pattern up and everything went wrong. And I'm going to do it all again. So it put me behind a bit, which put me behind on your... I keep saying it's your jumper, Franca, but it's not your jumper. It's everybody's jumper. You're just the one on my back about it. No, she's like a little chicken. She could join our club at home when all the sisters are together. We're like little chickens. So Franca, it's coming. Just be patient. It was a bad week last week. I know I'm making excuses, but everything went wrong last week. So there you go. It's not your jumper, Franca. It's not yours. Go. No, get out of the corner. Get out of the house. That's it. You're done. What's she doing in my house? All right, so the last week was just chaos and everything went wrong. So what I did, I just put up a few shorts and a few little things just to have something going up, just to stop me from going crazy. But the jumper is coming. Now, the information for the jumper will be this Friday, definitely, because it's ready. It's just a matter of getting it all sorted out and getting you the information that you need. And I'm going to show you a little bit of it today as well, so you can see where I'm at. Yeah. All right. So that's that. That's what happened last week. I was a bit unwell and I had to work and all sorts of weird things happened. And I did have the function on the weekend and I danced till my feet bled and literally bled. I was in a lot of pain. So there you go. Have I missed a chat? Oh, no, that's okay. We're all good. All right. Now, this week, as you know, this guy went up on Monday. And in that tutorial, I mentioned that we are making three, or two, and I realized we said three. But I think we'll only make two different St. Paddy's Day projects. This one here and one small one for the wreath once we finish the wreath, which is not happening till next week now because I have to rewrite the whole pattern. It's all wrong. It's my pattern and I messed it up. So I have to rewrite the pattern, redo the whole thing, and then re-record it. So the whole thing was messed up. But you know, that's what happens. When things go wrong, they all go wrong all together, all at once. And I've missed a chat. You didn't just get booted out of the corner, booted right out of the house. She's right out middle. My jumper. Stamping feet. I'm still waiting to test your pattern. I have to talk to you about that pattern, Teresa, because I did the swatch or the gauge, if you will. No one will know what we're talking about, but you will. In the wrong size hook myself, because I didn't use that hook for the pattern. I used another one. So we're going to talk. I was going to give you a call later tonight about it, actually. And I'm going to send you a whole new thing. Oops, sorry. But I want you to do something else for me. Same pattern, same thing, but just different measurements. Okay. And it'll be different. It'll be a different gauge completely because I used the wrong hook. I did not use a 4mm hook. Anyway, we'll talk about that. No one else needs to know what we're talking about. I'll give you a call later. It's my jumper. I will share, but I will share. Okay. Thanks, Franco. Oh, that's Pamela. Oh, see, Pamela's got it going, Franca. Come on. All right. So listen to that plane. All right. So that's what's happened last week. This week, a whole new week. And tomorrow, Monday, we had the beginner video, which is this guy right here. Tuesday was supposed to have been a short. I did it yesterday, but I didn't put it up till this morning. I fell asleep. I got tired. So Tuesday, the short was done, but was uploaded this morning. Today, we've got our live. Tomorrow, we have our live antics, which Kathy chose the color combination for. I can do a tiny little bit of a. That's it. That's all the information you'll get. Shall I do it again? Want to see it? That's it. But it has been recorded. It's complete. And that is going up tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow. And then Friday, Franca, I should have the information for the patchwork jumper. Now, heads up, everyone. This will be a rough information. It'll just state things like, oh, I'll talk to you about the color combination because I messed up. I told you there was 8 colors. There's only 7. The 8th color is the mixture of 3 different colors that's already in the jumper. Sorry. So I hope you haven't gone out and bought the 8th one. We'll make a beanie. We'll make a beanie to match. Okay, we'll make a beanie. Okay. And poor Karen's waiting for her email asking nicely and quietly again. She's so sweet, our Karen. It's coming, hon. Christmas is coming. Oh, wait a minute. It's far away now. Hello, Kimberly. Lovely to have you here, hun. She does middle. She's just a private sharer. She's a bit cheeky, our Franca. Middle earthy and cheeky. Franca, you're cheeky. Franca's cheeky. I love it when she comes in. We have so much fun with Franca, don't we, Middle? All right. Whose fault? Oh! Everyone's getting excited. Fingers crossed, Franca. I know, Green Butterfly. Fingers crossed. It should all happen this Friday. I've got nothing on this weekend. So we hope I've got nothing on. No, there's no parties, there's no functions, there's no birthdays, there's nothing. So I should be okay to have the jumper information for you on Friday. I do have a lot to talk about today, though. And one of them is the jumper, Franca, so you'll be happy about that. Last week, I mentioned that I finished one side of the jumper. I actually finished one side and one sleeve. The other sleeve's in there. So I'm going to have to show you another time. I might have to show you on Saturday. I'm going white, waiting for this jumper. It's coming. All right. So I'll show you the back, and I'm calling this the back because I'm changing the pattern of that little patch with the mixed colors. Yeah. So that so far is what I have. Yeah. That's the back of mine. Jeez, I didn't realize how big I'd gotten. Did I say that out loud? That's the back. Do you like that? So that's the back of the jumper. So you do have to do a little bit of work here, but it's not that difficult. I get you to get to this part of the tutorial, or to the certain amount of rows of your size, and then I say, right, meet me back here at da 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 da, and we'll all meet back around there, and we can all do the top part here together. All right. So the bonus is, once we do that together, there's this part here we're not going to use at all. So that's that part you see right there. And it's a little bit low because we are putting ribbing. We are doing ribbing, and you are doing the ribbing, Franca, because I want a ribbed neck. I want the rib neck, I want the rib base, and I want the rib at the sleeves. And I do want a ribbing like that, a nice tight ribbing. So we are using a different crochet hook for the ribbing, if you will. So that's the jumper, and I haven't been slack. It is there and ready to go. It's just time. I ran out of time, that's all. All right, so let's go back to where we were. Franca goes, ooh, it's nice. It's coming, Luana. Hi, Luana. I didn't know you were in there. Hello. Awesome. Haven't picked out my colors yet. Okay, so we're looking at 7 colors, and what I meant by 8, which was a mistake, I wasn't thinking straight. There were 7 colors, and this one here was your 8th color. It's the mixture of the red, the green, and the peach or pink, or whatever you want to call that color. I think it's called peach. I can't remember. But anyway, talk about it on the video. Ribbing is going to take forever. It does. You know what, Frank? It does take forever, but it does look, it makes it look more professional when you put the ribbing on. I could be wrong. Like, we might do in the future some front post and back post ribbing, but that one there, I really want a proper ribbing on it, yeah? I hope that's okay with everyone. I do want to put that on there. It just means you have to take your time. Don't be in a hurry. If your ribbing doesn't add up in the end, but it all sits nicely on, that's the main thing, yeah? Hi, Liz. Hello. Lovely to have you here. All right, so we will talk more about colors, or you'll hear more about the colors on the video this Friday. I'll go through the amounts I used for each side and the sleeves and everything else. That's the reason why I haven't got it all out and ready for you, because of time, trying to fit it all in. But it's roaring and ready to go now. So that's always a good thing. And what's happening for the rest of the week? That's it. That's what's happening for the rest of the week. What I wanted to talk to you about was, and still is, remember Roz's yarn? Guess what came in this week? Bendigo's order. Actually, it came in last week. Bendigo's order for the cream. What is going on? Do you know what that means? That as we're doing the jumper, yours truly will be working on that, which is going to be an item of clothing as well. But it's not a jumper. Very exciting. Now, what is it? I hear you ask. Yeah, I'm not telling you. It's going to be a surprise. It will. And I hope you like it. It will be something so easy. It will be a beginner's project. And when I say beginners, I mean one stitch maybe, or one row, repeat, that kind of thing. Because I haven't really designed it yet. I haven't designed it yet. But I have an image in my head, and that, you know, I don't want to do anything over dramatic, because that's what our big jumper's being good. It's an over dramatic jumper, whereas this one here, I want it to be nice and basic. Yeah. Franca says, what is it going to be? It's going to be a gorilla. I'm not going to tell you. Hello, Jay. You're lurking. Lovely to have you here, Jay. All right. So I just wanted to let you know that that yarn has come in from Bendigo. Also, what came in from Bendigo, because I put an order through, was the snow in 8-ply cotton, which I use a lot of when mixing in granny squares, and the parchment being a cream in the cotton as well. So I literally only put an order through for creams, really, if you think about it, or white when it comes to the snow, on purpose. And I'm going to put it away. And what I've done is I straight away have sorted it out, so it doesn't get left lying around the lounge room and a mess. Yeah. So it's sorted out. It's in its bag, and I'm going to pop it up there once we're finished with this live. But just to let you all know that I have 400 grams of this color here, 400 grams of this here, which is way too much even if we were to do a top or a jumper or something. So I wonder what I'm going to make. Yvonne, hello, Yvonne, hello, Corinne, hello. Have I missed anybody else? Oh, Yvonne, Corinne, yes, hello, everyone's saying hello, that's wonderful. We ended up getting 14 inches, oh, really, of snow, seriously? Oh, wow, Edith, wow, that's a lot, We have like winter and summer in less than 2 days, because that's what we are here in Melbourne. Melbourne's weather is chaos. But anyway, this is what I wanted to talk to you about, guys. The jumper is coming. I have already made one sleeve. I've made one back. The front and the back are exactly the same. When I say exactly, for me, they're going to be exactly the same. Because the color combination, if you think about it, right, watch this. When you start this color, and this is what I did with this one here, I did my ribbing, and then I went up and I used the same color to start across here, and then went across, turned and did the other colors, right? When you're doing the other side, you're going to do exactly the same, but it matches this way. So your red will be on this side. Now you are welcome to change up any colors you like. You can put any one of your colors anywhere you like, but I'm using the exact same system here as the back or the front. Exactly. It's going to be no different. It's going to be exactly the same. It's only because it makes it easier for me, but you guys can mix and match your colors to suit you. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. All right. So that's that. The sleeves obviously will have to be different. You can't make them exactly the same. Otherwise they look a bit weird. But the front and the back color combination will be exactly the same. Yeah. All right. And what am I doing? Oh, we want the jumper. It's coming, Yvonne. I know it's a slow pace. Oh, sorry, hon. That's not good. Yes, everyone's glad you are safe. Yes, that's right. Are you making a blanket anytime soon, Fluffy? I will be very shortly. We are making an animal little pet blanket in March. That was the plan, that we're making the pet blanket in March, apparently. I said that in my very first video this year, so I have to stick to that plan. But a pet blanket is only a little small blanket, maybe for your little cat, your fluffy kitten, but not a very large blanket very soon, because we got to focus on this jumper and this project right here. Get way too excited about that one. What I was thinking with that one, I don't want to show you because then you'll get it. Adding something to it. Then you'll get it. All right. Look, we are going to make a blanket, but not anytime soon. You're probably looking way into the end of April, maybe even in May. It's not the right time for it, hun. Your birthday's coming up. Yay, in March. Oh, it's very close now. Hang on, I'll be back. All right, Yvonne, everyone wait because Yvonne's coming back later. Yvonne's asked us to wait. All right, so that's the excitement that's happening on the channel at the moment. I've got to tick this off as I go along. So we talked about the Bendigo yarn arrival, yes. Oh, the bag lining to this guy right here. The lining to this guy won't happen for a couple of weeks now because I want to get the jumper started. But if you want that lining done sooner, please private message me. I'm just putting it in the back burner because I want to get the patchwork jumper out this week coming. That's it. It's coming out, yeah? All right, so that's the lining of the bag. Now, when we line that bag, we'll line it one day with a sewing by hand, and we'll line it the next day with a sewing by sewing machine. So for those of you who have a sewing machine, join me for the live one, and not the live, for the lining on that one. And for those of you who don't have one, you can join me for that as well. All right, now we want to talk about one big thing. Well, we'll make two big things. They're both the same, but different social media. On Instagram last week, our Instagram hit 3,000 followers. Very exciting. Now, I wanted to talk about it last week. I was going to talk about it on the Saturdays Live, but we didn't have Saturdays Live, so I'm talking about it today. So we hit 3,000 followers that day. I promised, guys, Instagram, a giveaway / surprise. I promised them that on the very first 1,000 followers. But once I hit 1,000 followers, everything just went chaos, straight up to 3. I don't know how it happened. I'm not complaining, of course. I do know that the reels tend to attract more viewers, which is good. So what I'm going to do is do a live on Instagram, yeah, at 9 a.m. Monday morning. That's just going to talk about thanking everyone for their followers. And then I will give you guys a date on Instagram for the Instagram giveaway. Yeah. So that'll be a little different to YouTube giveaways. Just heads up. Yeah. It'll be very different. All right. So that will happen. The information for that will happen on Monday's live, Instagram live, not a YouTube live, and Instagram live Monday at 9 a.m. That's Monday, Melbourne, Australia time, live at 9 a.m. Yeah. So just be wary if you're on Instagram around that time, which will probably be a Sunday night for a lot of our viewers here overseas. Local, yes, it'll be 9 a.m. Melbourne. But for our viewers overseas, it will probably be a Sunday night or a very early Sunday, like 2 in the morning kind of thing. So just bear with me. I'll tell you what date mine is. My date will be, someone just said 23rd. My date will be on Monday. Let's have a look at Monday's date is the 6th of March. Oh, you're talking about your birthdays. The date I'll be going on Instagram to do a giveaway or to talk about the giveaway will be the 6th of March. Then I will give you the date of the giveaway that you need to enter. Yeah. And I'll give you all the information that you need as well. All right. So for those of you here on our YouTube channel who are our followers on Instagram, head over there to join in on the giveaway as well. Although if you're not a follower there, go over there and become a follower. To be part of the giveaway, it's a given really that you must be a follower to be a part of the giveaway. And then I'll give you the information on whatever day I do the giveaway. But Monday will be the live at 9 a.m. I just wanted to talk about it with you guys because I know 90%, I will say that, of my followers on Instagram are you. So there you go. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the same thing that the lovely what's her name said before. We hit 19,300 subscribers this week on the channel. Now you guys know when I do a milestone, which I'm very excited about, when I do a milestone subscriber count, which will be 20,000. That's right, Middle, it was you, hun. Sorry. That I always do a giveaway. This giveaway once again is going to be a tad different, but it will be a giveaway, so it will happen. / it'll be surprise. You know, I call them surprises. I'll call it a 20,000 subscriber surprise, and then you guys will know what it is. Yeah, I don't call it the word giveaway. It's, you know, just to get rid of all the nasties that are out there. And there's a lot of nasties out there. I get a few nasties on that say a few nasty things to me, and I just get rid of them. What do you do? Yeah. What do you do? All right, so that's that. I just wanted to give you that information before you all headed off. I did all that in 25 minutes. Oh, what? But I wanted you to know about the Instagram surprise and the YouTube surprise when it comes up. Now, we have a good 600-700 subscribers to go before we hit our 20,000 subscriber mark. But get all your family and friends. Get the neighbor's dog, the cat, the bird, the fleas on the animals. I don't care. Get them all subscribing. And this way we can run our giveaway here on the channel. Our surprise here on the channel. So I just wanted to mention all about the giveaways and surprises / surprises now and get them out of the way so you know what's happening. And I will remind you at the end of the live not to miss Monday's video on Instagram, and also I will remind you on Saturday's live not to miss Monday's live on Instagram. They'll have their own live, so you'll have to come over to Instagram if you want to be a part of that. But that's not going to be the giveaway. That's going to be the information for the giveaway, which will be a post directly after it at some stage. Yeah. Oh, hello, the lovely Kiki is in the house, and Edith says that Sunday at 4 p.m. Central Time for her. It's 9 a.m. Monday morning for us here in Melbourne that I will do the live on Instagram. And I will remind you again on Saturday so you won't miss out. Very exciting. Very, very exciting. And I knew that it was starting to move quickly on Instagram. And I'm going to call the actual surprise 3 for 3. You know what that means? It means 3 lucky followers on Instagram will have the chance to win a prize each. 3 for 3. Normally I wouldn't do one at every 1,000, but because I missed the first 1,000, I just missed it completely. And I said I was going to do a live and I haven't had a chance to do it and a giveaway. And I thought, that's it. Put down, I'm doing it on Monday unless I'm sick. No, I'll get in there, even sick. I'll be, you know, sniffing, coughing, whatever I'm doing, and I will be there on the Monday to be a part of that. Poor Instagram followers, they're waiting for me to do that. They've been waiting a long time, and it's finally time to do it. Yeah. All right, so forget about it. That's done. Okay, so what did you say about Dougie? Dougie is a subscriber. Oh, that's hilarious. Monday in Australia is Sunday night for you, middle, yes, and it'll be an hour earlier than our Saturday morning's live. So focus on that 1 hour earlier. I was going to do it at 10 o'clock, and then I thought it's a little bit late for some of our overseas followers. And it's not really the giveaway anyway. It's just the information telling everyone that there's going to be a giveaway and it's going to happen, and I'll announce the date then. And it'll just be a post. You'll see the post go up and you just have to follow the instructions on the post. 3 is a hat trick, isn't it? Goes perfectly with your lucky green hat. Yes, Kiki, it does. It's more that I made 3,000 followers in a very short time that I felt that I owed it to those followers over there on Instagram, because I did mention I was going to do a 1,000 followers giveaway, and I never did it. I never did it. So I'm just doing a 3 for 3, and then I won't do another one until we hit 5,000, and then one we hit 10,000, and then one at 15,000, and so on and so on. Just like I do here on the channel. Before we hit 2,000 or 3,000, we were doing the giveaways all the time. But once we hit a certain, I can't even remember what mark it was at, I started to slow it down to every 5,000. So every milestone number, if you will, like a 15,000, or now a 20,000, which is coming up. Very exciting. Very, very exciting here on our channel. I get really excited. I get a little bit overexcited. I get more excited than you guys. I do. I'll spend the day before wondering how I'm going to do it. I'll spend the day after very, very sad because all the other followers, all the other subscribers didn't win. But I do get very excited, and I do have a bit of a downer after a giveaway because I feel sad that everyone else didn't win. But Instagram has 3 winners this time. Wow, very exciting. Very, very exciting. Now, the actual prizes will be exactly the same. I think. I haven't decided yet because I have to work on it. And you will have a different kind of giveaway there. What? You'll find out. You'll find out on Monday. It's okay. I get Big Kev excited. Oh, do you? Don't you love it, Kiki? Don't you love it? All right. So, guys, that's the excitement that's happening this week. But I do apologize again for the delay on the jumper. It is coming on Friday, but that's just the information. And then come next week, we will start our jumper. And I'll give you all the details that you will need for your color combination. I'll give you the amounts I used for my color combinations. And then you have to decide for yourself whether you want to use the same color combination, whether you want to change it for yourself. But just remember that each patch has its own amount. Like if it's 12 grams or 13 grams or 15 grams, remember you need to have, let's say you do 10 of the orange. You need to have, let's say it was 15 grams. You need to have 10 times 15. What is that? 150 grams for that color. Do you know what I mean? It probably won't be 10. There's only like a few. But anyway, but I'm saying just be wary about how much you're going to use per color. Make sure you have enough of each color. And I will give you that information on that first video of the amounts I used per color. So you can have the opportunity to say, wait, she used 90 grams for that one. I only have 85. It's not worth using that color. Or I'll use that, plus I'll pop in a little yellow or a little green. And, you know, that way at least you can pop a little yellow or green under the arm or something like that. And you know that you can make the rest up. Do you know what I mean? You can change it. You can add more than 7 or 8 colors. If you've got 15 or 20 different colors in stock and there's like 10 or 15 grams per or whatever, you can add them. Anything more than 12 grams, I think you will need. It depending if you are more than 2 extra large, you'll need more than, say, 18 grams per square. And we'll talk about that on the actual video, so don't stress too much. I'll have a little top-down view on some information, and it gives you the opportunity to take a little screenshot or to write down. You can pause it and write it all down. I'll tell you as I'm doing the top-down view, so if you're not really visual, but you listen to my voice and what I'm doing in the next stitch, then you'll hear me say, right, you need 50 grams of that, you need 100 grams of that, and so on. I hope that's making sense to everyone. But I just wanted to slow it down for that particular piece, yeah? Because there's nothing worse than you start your jumper and you realize, I don't have enough of that color. Just find another color. Find another color and put a patch somewhere. It doesn't have to be the same as mine, yeah? Heads up there. That's all I wanted to say. Now, let's get back to our live. What is it that you are, apart from the jumper, Franca, what is it that you are wanting to see next that I've talked about that I haven't uploaded? This is a question I'm putting to you. Otherwise, we'll start working on our very next live project. What? Not today. Not today. We're going. I didn't write it down, so this could be a. Oh my gosh, this could be a drama. This could be a drama. Remember what we did last time? Maybe I should just choose it. Shall I choose it, guys, and not let you guys choose? I think I should just choose it. What do you reckon? What did we have last time? We had. Where am I? We had what? What did we have? Oh no. Oh, here it is. We had dishcloth tote bag, which we did. Wrist warmer, a cup coaster / basket. I don't know what that means. Oh, with this basket. And a table runner, which we had a lot of issues with. Oh, we got right into leg warmers. This is something totally different now. Although it was on the list, leg warmers. And wrist warmers. Yeah, they were on the list. So maybe I should just choose something. Because if we do one of these things we did last time, that was You did it on purpose, guys. You wanted me to get confused. I remember that. I had people saying, I want to change my vote. I want to revote. Bad children. What a great idea, Middle. Man, stop, Yvonne. That was crazy, but it was funny, wasn't it, Middle? It was a lot of silliness. Everybody was just giving me grief. But Edith, you're right. I'm going to choose myself out of the list you gave me. Yeah, not my own thing. It'll be what's on the list. And you want to hear the list? It's a big list. Do you want to hear it? I had absolutely nothing to do with the shenanigans. Oh, I'm sure you didn't, Kiki. All right, you want to hear the list? All right, the list goes something like this. This is going to take me forever to read out. Oh, my gosh. Gloves, hat set. I don't know what that means. Hat, gloves and hat set, yep. Doggy coat. Spring bunting. I can't read my own handwriting. Modern textured table runner. Men's tie or man's tie. Cat beanie. Fingerless gloves. Short open vest. Dishcloth. Slipper. Double-sided pot holder with loop. Flowers, bouquet, granny. I think this means a granny square. I don't know what that means. It's just got granny there. Headscarf, bandana, cell phone holder with straps, sleeve scarf. Oh, I wouldn't mind one of those actually. Crochet project bag, market bag, tote bag. We've done that. We can cross that off. Well, no, we didn't do a market bag. We just did a tote bag. We'll cross off the tote bag because that's been done. Yeah. Earrings, bolero jacket, or bolero top, messenger bag, socks, backpacks, wrist warmers, leg warmers, /80s I've got there. Budgie smugglers. Where's Marty when you need him? Armchair, caddy, foot warmer, rectangle shawl, bed jackets. Don't mind the idea of bed jacket as well. Easter wind spinner. The wind spinner things during Easter would be great. Hooded cowl, advent calendar, ski mask, rug. Look how many we've got. Rug, a small rug, an ottoman, boot cuffs, poncho 4x4 squares someone asked for. Boomerang shawl. Oh my God, there's another list. Oh no, they're not. That's okay. Table runner. We've done that already. Yes. Oh no, hang on. Yes, we have. The rest is the names. I think it is crochet along. Oh no, there's more. Live. Oh no, that's it. That's it. Oh, hang on. No, hang on. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. Cherry, lovely Cherry. Guess what? You want to see something, Cherry? I'm not going to show you the whole thing. I'm just trying to do this. This is your project coming up tomorrow. That's it. That's all you get to see, hon. Let's do it again. I used all three colours, like you said. I'm not showing you. It's a secret project. No, it's not really a secret project. I just don't like to show you. I like to, surprise you. That is coming up tomorrow, Cherry. If you didn't know this, Cherry shows, Kathy chose the colour combination of our very next Live Antics project, which is coming up tomorrow. So very exciting about that. Yeah, I want to do it again. Shall I do it again? I love teasing you guys. You make me laugh. Ready? Oh, I'll give you a bit more. Like, how's that? Oh, that's a bit more. Oh, it's a bit more. Do you like that? Oh, I've missed all the chat. Oh, teapot cozy. You're right. I didn't put that in. Let's go like this. Teapot cozy. You know how I like my teapot cozies, Yvonne? Thank you. I was there, but I was good and stuck with my choice. You did, Middle. You did all the right things, hun. Didn't you say that you mixed the granny with the tote bag? I did, Kiki, but I didn't do the market bag. I did a tote bag here. So I didn't do the market bag. So maybe we'll do the market bag separately next time. Not now. We're doing something else now. Hey, I have written proof from you saying you were doing the... No, Kiki, I'm not doing it. I should do it just for fun. What would happen? Will I get tossed off YouTube if I do it? Thanks, Sherry. I'm a little bit of a tease. Thanks, Jody. Just a little bit. Looks like a frog and a mouse. Edith, you're funny. Hi, Jan. Lovely to have you here, hun. Oh, looks like a flower, says Middle. No, it's not a flower. And it's not a frog or a mouse either. Teacher's pet. Edith, stop. I saw Franca today in another live. Did you, Sherry? She gets around, our Franca. She's a little bit cheeky with me today. She's a little bit cheeky. I think I threw her out of the room. I said, leave. No, she's all right, our Franca. She's all right. We do like to have fun with her, though. She knows it's all in fun. She knows. So Franca was just chatting about the patchwork jumper, Cherry, and you've just got on. So I'll show you, honey. I did get caught up with the wreath last week, and I had a lot of problems with it. So I didn't get a chance to upload it, and I've actually had to delete the video, cancel the pattern, and redo the whole pattern again because it didn't work. But there's the jumper so far. That's the back. That's the back. One of the sleeves is done. I've left it in the other room, as you do. One of the sleeves is done, and I'm about halfway through the ribbing of the second sleeve. I haven't really finished it, but one of the sleeves is done. And that one there has given me the information on what I need now to complete the jumper and get it out to you guys on Friday. We'll get the information to you Friday, and that information will be the amount of yarn you will need, and will be the hook sizes, and will be, will be everything except the gauge. Well, maybe we should do the gauge in that video. You know what? It might be an idea to do the gauge this Friday as well. Maybe. Or I could pull the old gauge out and just add it in there. Or maybe I'll do that instead. That might be a good idea. I might pop the old gauge in that video this Friday. So I'll give you, that's probably a good idea. I'll give you all the information you need this Friday. Then I'll do the gauge for you. And with the gauge, that video I did with the gauge, I did it in 3 different textured yarn. One was the cotton 10 ply, one was the acrylic 10 ply, and one was the actual yarn that we're using, which is the Bendigo Woolen Mills 10 ply. It's all Aran weight or a number 4 weight overseas. So you will need to do a gauge with your hook. Now, obviously, I crochet fairly tightly, so keep that in mind when you're doing your gauge for that jumper. So I might pop that gauge because it's exactly for that jumper. Yeah, I did that gauge a few months back for you guys, so that is exactly for that jumper. So I'm going to pop that gauge at the end. That whole video is going to be at the end. I'll cut a little bit of it. It's going to be right at the end of the video this Friday, and the video on Friday is only going to be about 3 or 4 minutes. Then I'll pop the gauge at the end. That's probably a good idea. I'll be more than 3 minutes, 10 minutes. What it'll do is it'll have the information on the yarn, have information on the amount of yarn. It'll have the hooks that you need. It'll talk about some measurements, not all of them. You'll see all of the measurements in the actual tutorial. All right. I might give you a top-down look at the measurements, and then you can already decide what your measurement will be. Now, I got this measurement from the an actual website for adult women, our sizes. So I didn't make the measurements up. I got them from that website. So just follow the information. And if you are in between sizes, go to the next size up. It'll be big, but go to the next size up, I think. If you want it to fit tight like mine, go to the next size down. But don't do the next size down if you are in between, because it won't be tight on you because it's made big. I made it big on extra. I gave you extra measurement there and extra measurement there on purpose so that you guys can say, right, it's a bit big for me. I might go down a size. Okay. But really focus, I think, on your size. Again, if you're in between, you can move up a little bit. I hope that makes sense. It'll make more sense when you're looking down at the sizes. Yeah. Gauge is good. Thank you, Cherry. How about a cup carrier, a bag to hold 1 cup safely in your bag? I don't think I've ever seen such a thing. Hello, Kay, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen such a thing, hun. A cup carrier. A bag to hold 1 cup safely in your bag. I'm assuming 1 cup is empty, not full. but I'm not really sure what you mean. I don't think I've ever heard of such a thing. Could you hold it up again, please? Could I? Should I? Would I? Will I? Maybe I will. Now, Sherry, don't look at it and assume this is your size, okay? Because I did it one size. Well, I did it one size, but yours truly has put on weight since I started. A lot of weight too. Not a little bit. And the chest size is not too bad, but it's like, I don't know, there's about 3 or 4 different stomachs down there. Oh, no, that's too much information. But there you go. Now, this one in between in here will not look like this. Yours will not look like this. I'm changing that pattern because it's a little difficult to say to people during the tutorial, right, double crochet one here, half double crochet something there, chain 2, for different sizes. It works out too confusing. So I'm changing the pattern completely, and I'm using, what's it called? Single crochet double, single double, single double. What's it called? Everyone knows it, so do I, but I've got a mental blank. You won't see this. This won't be there. This is only here because that's what I wanted to do. But then I thought, if I'm going to do 10 different sizes, that number's going to work out differently, and it will just confuse everyone. If I say size small, do this many of this, do that many of that, it's just going to confuse everyone to size medium, size large, extra large, and so on. This goes up 9 sizes, so you go from extra small to 5 extra large. And again, it is going to be a big jumper. So it'll be big and bulky, and even the sleeve will be tight here, but it'll be big and bulky all the way up. And it's to make it easier for the new subscriber to do that jumper as well. Yeah, I'm hoping that makes sense. I wear extra large. Okay, that's fine. I got you. But have a look at the measurements when you see them on the video. All right, I'll show you the measurements in Friday's video. Then when we start the tutorial and I say, right, you know, chain this much for your ribbing, do that much of the ribbing, do a certain amount for this size. So small does one amount. I mean, extra small does one amount. Small does one. Medium does one. You all have different size ribbing lengths. All right. So stay focused on the measurement I show you. Let's just say you're 120 centimeters chest, right? Then do the pattern for 120 centimeter. Doesn't matter if it says extra 2 extra large or 3 extra large or extra small. Do what it says for that amount of chest measurement. Yeah. That's the best way to follow it. I can tell I'm going to stop. No, you're not, Fluffy. You won't, honey. I am making this so easy. It's going to be so easy, seriously. The only difficult part you may have is connecting the ribbing to the neck edge. The rest is easy. And it's easy to the extent where if you really want to practice that, we did the patchwork beanie. Practice doing the stitch. Go and find my patchwork. I'll pop it in the description box down below, the tutorial. Patchwork beanie, right? Have a play with that. You don't even have to do the beanie. Just do a little bit of the ribbing across and then do some of the stitching across and the carrying up the yarn. Have a play with that. Then start the jumper. You don't have to make the whole beanie. Just play with carrying the yarn up the way I show you in the first set. Don't worry about the second set because it's going to be different than that, yeah? So just do the first row of patches on the beanie and then you will know how to do this. Trust me. First row, first colour. So there might have been 5 rows. I can't remember how many rows there were, 7, 10. I can't remember. Do the whole 10 rows of each colour across. We're not doing them in squares and sewing the squares up. We're not doing that at all. That would take us forever. This is so much quicker and easier to do. Patchwork beanie. All right, I'm going to leave the link in a description box down below after the live. So you get an opportunity to have a play with that, carrying it across. It's exactly the same stitch and exactly the same carrying the yarn across and bringing it up and carrying it across. It's not difficult, trust me. She says that she's thinking, oh my gosh. All right, so okay. I like my top. Oh, this top, it's, you know, I just bought it. It's nothing fancy. It was cheap. Don't tell them. I'm going to give it a go. Give it a go, Yvonne. Take a risk. You have nothing to lose. What can happen? If you're not happy, just change it to one color and just do. In fact, I'm going to give you the information for one color as well. So if you want to just do one color all the way through for that jumper and not change your colors, then you can do just that as well. It gives you that opportunity to do what you actually want. I usually wear medium, but for sweaters, I like them baggy, so should go up a large. Again, don't worry about the words small, medium, large. Worry about the chest size, yeah? Look at the chest size on the pattern that I show you and follow the your chest size. So get your measuring tapes, measure your chest, and then you will follow that chest size pattern, yeah? I always have to go by the chest measurements. Thank you, Kiki. I can be anywhere between large to extra large. Sizing in stores is ridiculous. Absolutely always follow a chest size in anything that you want to make, yeah? Thank you. I'll do that tonight. Good. Have a play. You don't have to do the whole beanie, but just have a play with it. Remember, the next color section is totally different. Don't even bother if you don't want to bother. It's not the same as this. Just the first row of colors. Yeah. Were you talking about the seed stitch? Thank you. Yes, I was, Jody. Thank you, hun. Thank you so much for that. I was. It is going to be a row of double crochet, single, double, single, double, single, double, single. Then we're going to carry up that yarn, hold it there, come back around with the new color, double, single, double, single, double, single, double, single. Carry up that yarn, hold it there. You've got 2 different yarns carried. Come back, start the 3rd color. When you come back, you use that first color that you started with. So there's no cutting of any yarn. It's just carried up. And you can do that with that particular pattern. And again, I'll show you that properly close up, and we'll do it nice and slowly for the newbies and anyone who's not really confident with color change. Trust me, it is so much easier than adding colors and then having to weave in 50 million ends. Truly it is. You're not carrying any yarn across, it's carrying it up, and I'll show you how to carry it up through the back. And I think we've done that with the Pretty as a Peacock blanket, where there was an occasion where I pulled the yarn up through one stitch and carried it up at the back, and you couldn't tell that that color was carried up at the back. And because this is a jumper, it's going to be on the inside. You won't even see it on the outside. So you just pick up that color again. When you're doing 3 colors, it works perfectly because you're going one way, coming back with a new color. And when you come back with your 3rd color, that first color goes up and it comes around. The 2nd color goes up and it comes around. The 3rd color goes up and it continues all the way through. Trust me, it works perfectly. She says that she's not sure. No, we'll do it. I haven't actually done it. I haven't done the other side to the jumper. So who knows how that's going to go. I'm pretty confident. She's pretty confident. All right. Where am I? I'm good with color work if it's only changed on the end of each row. Perfect. Yes. So this will be a challenge for me. No, it won't. When you see it, trust me, middle, you'll think, that's it. Way too simple. One way will be going just up, and the other way will just be pulling it forward. That's it. One row up, one row forward, one row up, one row forward. And you'll see it. When you look at your jumper, you will see it. You'll see which one is which. You'll work it out. It's very simple. And because it's repetitive, you will, after the first row of colors, you're going to be a champion at it. Yeah, you're going to be a champion. Okay, I have confidence now. Love you, kitten. That's all good, hun. Should be fun. That's right, Sherry. Should be fun. If we have any problems, remember, guys, you can always PM me. If there's any issues, take a photo of it. And I actually was speaking to one of our lovely subscribers this week who had an issue with a border. She messaged me a few times. We had a look. We tried to work something out. I hope it all worked out. She hasn't messaged me about it again. I'm assuming it's all worked out. But yes, and it works. When you message me, if it's really important information about a pattern that you're struggling with, one of our patterns, I will usually get back to you. But if you message me something that's just already on the tutorial, just go back to the tutorial and look at that part because it says it all, yeah? But this particular person was adding or changing the border a little bit, which is fine, yeah? Okay, so if you do the jumper in one color, do you still have to carry the yarn up? No. If you're doing the jumper in one color, we're going across the row in the red. Just say you want to use red. You turn, and do the red second row, and then you do your third and your fourth and your fifth, and I will tell you when you can stop that one color. And I'll actually have a little notification on, you know, when I do the sizing, I leave, I say, right, and I'll meet you up at the next, you know, when you finish. Right after that, I leave the sizing up. That usually sits there like that for about 5 seconds. I'll leave it up for 10 seconds. In the sizing, it tells you how many rows you'll need for your size. Yeah, like let's say you need 10 rows for the extra, extra large. I'm just guessing. I can't remember. My brain's got too many numbers there to remember. So let's say you need 10 rows. Yeah, I'll say you need 10 rows. But if you're doing your jumper and you're an extra large, just do 34 rows or 42 rows or whatever. Yeah. You can do stripes too, right? Yes, you can. The stripes you may have to work out yourself. However, you can do the stripes in that color combination. Like you can say, right, when I say to you, head off on your own and do your 10 rows, you can do your 10 rows of that color. And when you come back, you do your 10 rows of your stripe, your next stripe. Do your 10 rows of your next stripe. So you can have the choice of doing whatever you want to do with this pattern. Just, this is a basis pattern just for you guys to work with, but you can change it to suit yourself. Just remember though, if you're going to change it, don't muck around with sizing, because once you start messing around with sizing, that's when I can't help you. Yeah, stick to your size. Always look at your size and stick to your size. That's it. That's pretty simple. Okay, but we're going to do this slowly. We're going to do, it's going to be parts. It'll be broken up in parts. And the first part will be the ribbing. So once we do the ribbing, I'll just show you 1 row, 2 rows, 3 rows. And I'll say, right, these are the sizes you need. Head off on your own, do the ribbing. It's like a crochet along, really. In fact, I'm going to call it a crochet along so that we can do little bits at a time. Instead of doing 4-hour videos or 2-hour videos and you having to watch 2 hours and then get totally confused, it's better that we do the ribbing one day. The next day we'll do the first colors all the way across, right? I'll say, right, this is the first 2 rows, first 3 rows. Now you just need to repeat this for another, I don't know, 6, 10 rows, depends on your size. And then meet me back here tomorrow and we'll talk about the next set. All right. And this is the best way I know how to show you where everyone's doing everything. We could even wait 2 days between, like, you know, it doesn't have to be the next day. You tell me what you want, really, because I'm happy to supply for you, because I've already done my set, and when I do the other side, I'll be recording that set there. I'm recording exactly the same, and then I say to you, right, you need to do 2 sides exactly the same in your number measurements. I hope that makes sense. Yep. Okay, all good. You could do it where it's done over a few weeks. I think so. I might not do it every day for the simple fact that I want to bring other tutorials out as well, because we still have live antics and things to choose. I was going to get you guys to choose the colors for the jumper, but I've already chosen my back. So to choose the other side, it would just have to be just choose what you want. Or you can use the same colors that I've used. Look, the list is endless. You can decide what you want. Just remember though, I've used 7 colors altogether. So if you want to use the same colors, focus on 7 colors and then focus on 3 of them matching each other so you can have this look right here. So you can have that look there. All right, which won't look exactly like that. It'll look like the seed stitch, yeah? I hope that makes sense. I'm singing now. I'm singing. I'm going to pop this out the way. Remember, guys, I mentioned earlier, for those of you just joining, the yarn came in from Bendigo Woolen Mills for the Passion Flower project. Very excited. Very excited. So that's going to be coming soon too. I'm going to give it a couple of weeks before I really introduce it, because I want to focus on our patchwork jumper and getting that done. And then we'll talk about the passion flower thing, and then I'll have a chat with maybe going up and seeing passion flower at the farm one more time. Now, if you didn't know this, I went to visit the wonderful Roz at Passion Flower at her farm and purchased a few little things from her, and she gave me a little, you know, a couple of skeins of yarn, which I think we did some sort of giveaway. I can't remember what we did, Honestly, I cannot remember. It was such a long time ago. But I thought maybe we can go back to the farm. And when we're ready to do that project, we might be able to combine it with some sort of, I don't know, giveaway. Oh, she doesn't shut up. She needs a zip right here. Like 3 or 4 different zips. Like that. So maybe we can combine it. Maybe we can. Can we steal a sheep this time? I wanted one. I wanted one of those cows, actually. Remember the cows? I wanted one of the cows. So we will, I haven't told Passion Flower yet, so don't like get her all excited and say, I hear Mary's coming. No, she doesn't know that yet. But I will message her once we're ready to start this. And the reason I want to message her is because if anyone would like to choose that particular colours or those particular colours, you can probably purchase them from Passion Flower. Now, I'm not sure whether she posts overseas or not yet. I'll have a chat with her about that. Just focus on the fact that postage is extraordinarily expensive here in Australia right now. I don't know why, but it is. And just focus on that. Mary's coming. Hide your cows. Hide the cows. Hide the dog. Hide the sheep. Hide everything. Don't hide the snakes and the. If there's any mice, I don't want those either. No mice and no snakes. I love your comment. She's very funny, our Kiki. She's quite a character. She's quite a character. Roz is a wonderful person. She sure is, Karen. And I've known Roz for some time now. And I met Roz, if you didn't know this, guys, I met Roz at Unwind Craft Cafe in East Keilor here in Melbourne. And she was at one of the once a month thing they do there. And I haven't been there for a long time because I've just been way too busy. They said to me, when are you coming back? Oh, soon. And I've just been way too busy, and I feel bad that I haven't gone to see them. Maybe we can organise some sort of interview with them. What? We could do that. Shall I? You know what? How do I get myself into this? Shall I do this and ask them? What do you reckon? Interview Unwind Craft Cafe? What do you reckon? Shall I do it? Let's do it. You met her on the cruise. She's an absolute darling. She's a real sweetheart, Karen. And she's quite, I don't know if you've ever seen, she's got a YouTube channel here, guys. It's called Passioned Flower. Passioned ED Flower. Yeah. She sits there on her beautiful couch, which I purchased. Was it that? No, it's not that one. I don't know what I purchased, which one it was. Anyway, I purchased some yarn that looked like her couch. Looked like the colours of her couch. You subscribe to her. That's wonderful. Fantastic, Middle. Now, she has a thing called Her Farming Life, and it's a little video that she does. I think she does it once a week or once a fortnight. I can't remember. I don't always watch all of them. I do watch some. Sometimes I just have it playing in the background. I don't even watch her. I just have it playing. But when she shows up something like a cowl or a scarf or something, I turn to look, as you do. But she sits there and talks about her farming life. She talks about what she's created, and she talks about her yarn dyeing experiences there as well. She dyes her yarn, a lot of her yarn there, and which is why I like to purchase from her, because not only is she a local, but she's a small business owner, and we like to support our small business owners here and wherever else we can. Yeah. Okay. I thought you had something organised with Unwind, but the nasty. Yeah. Well, I was supposed to do something with them a long time ago. I don't know why I'm saying that. And then that silly little thing happened. Let's not talk about it. I don't want to promote it on my channel. I never want to promote that again. I don't want to give it its airtime. And that happened. So we lost 3 years. So I might just give them a call now and say, wait a minute. Weren't we supposed to? Didn't we say, and we'll try work something out. What do you reckon, guys? Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Shall I do it? Hence why I didn't say the C word. Yes, I know. I tell you what, though. It wasted so much of everyone's time. But you know what? It's done, and let's hope that it doesn't ever come back. I mean, it's still lingering, but, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Just want to talk about it anymore. I say we do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Interview. We haven't done an interview in ages. I think we do it. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Hi, it's me. Let's do it. Look at them all. Do it. Well, you know I love a good interview. I love a good yarn, and I love to hang out. And the ladies there know me so well. They know how cheeky I am, and they know how naughty I can get when there's yarn around. So the cheeky smile. And we'll just do it. Let's just do it. I'll give them a call. Hi, it's Crazy Chick here. And they'll say, oh, God, not Mary. It must be her. They don't know anybody else crazy like this. But, oh, by the way, guys, if you didn't know this, Unwind has their own YouTube channel. I forgot to mention, I'm pretty sure I did mention it in the past. They have their own YouTube channel now. Very exciting. I think it's called Unwind Craft Cafe. I think. I can't remember. I did subscribe to them when they first started, but I can't for the life of me remember the name of the channel. But they have their own YouTube channel. They do. And you'll hear the lovely Kate speaking and the lovely Robin. Sometimes they might have lots of yarn that they talk about, lots of projects that they talk about, what they're doing. Yeah, they do. Crazy me, crazy you, Karen. Find out. I'm pretty sure they have their own YouTube channel. I'm absolutely sure of it. I would love to see the Unwind Craft Cafe. You guys have talked about it for years. I wish we had something similar up here. Now, it has changed. When I first started going there, they had lunches and everything. Like you could have lunch, order lunch and crochet with your mates. Yeah. But then they changed it just the coffee and cake and what's it called? Devonshire tea thing. I don't know. They had a muffin with, I can't remember now. It's been so long since I've been. And they had a muffin, 2 muffins or something on a plate. It was beautiful. It's quite nice. And then you kind of have to stay. If you want to stay, you have to pay to stay. It's like you got to pay to get in, yeah, sort of thing. But then you purchase some beautiful yarn as well. You get a lot there. Now I have another channel to investigate. Subscribe just now. It's called Unwind Craft Cafe. Thank you. And it's the two lovely ladies, which is Robin and Kate. I don't know if they've got anybody else in there recently. I've only seen the both of them on their lives. They have their show on Thursday at 9 a.m. Melbourne time. This is why I don't get to watch them. Excuse me. Because Thursday mornings, I am just totally busy with after Wednesday's live. It's really catch up and get projects out. Excuse me. Let me have a drink. I'm going to die here quietly. Cheers. Oh, I'm joking. All right. So, yeah, they have a YouTube channel. I will actually have a chat with them and see what we can work out. We might be able to work out some sort of interview. I'm pretty sure we can. I'm pretty sure they will do it. A little bit of fun. Anyway, let's get back to work. What was I talking about? Okay, what I was talking about is 2 things just quickly to let you know. The bags for our live project. If you want to see the lining before the next 2 weeks, please let me know. I will pop that in between somewhere. Otherwise, I'm going to hold it out for 2 weeks because I want to get our jumper started. It's very exciting, isn't it? Well, I'm excited. Definitely the video will go up on Friday with the information and the gauge swatch that you will need for your jumpers. If you will, sweater, pullover, whatever you want to call it. And then so many people have got different names for it. I just call them jumper. Here in Australia, we call them jumpers. Overseas, they might call them sweater or pullover, which is the same thing. They all mean the same thing. Too easy. In fact, when I do the tutorial, I will say, patchwork jumper or patchwork sweater /sweater / pullover. And it'll be easier. Yeah. We will all jump on their live tomorrow and say, Mary from Wow Crochet Design sent us. So they might feel more obliged to agree to an interview. They knew I was going to interview them anyway, Kiki. I just haven't had the time to do it between what's been going on and between what we're doing right now with everything and the channel being so busy. I haven't had a chance to interview them. I'm going back very soon. I will actually email them tonight because I don't want you guys to tell them first. I want to tell them. Don't you love it? I want to tell them. I want to ask them, not tell them. They may say no. What if they say no? Will I cry? I won't. I'll be sad. I'll say, but you said 1 year. That was 4 years ago. What? Oh, it's not my fault. We had a crazy world happening for 4 years. It's been 3 years, hasn't it? Was it 20, 21, 22, 23? Oh, it's nearly 4 years. What? 20? Well, it's kind of nearly 4. It's 3. If they say no, we'll all ride at dawn. No, they will. They'll say yes. They will. Because you know what? It helps them. It helps me. Everybody wins. I need to go and get some yarn anyways. I'm always purchasing yarn from them, but it's just been such a long time since I've purchased anything. I'm really sad now. I've made myself sad. I really have. The bottom lip's going to start shaking. How's it go when the little baby shakes it? All right. So if they say no, we'll all answer. Oh, no, don't, Karen. They won't say no. It's just the time, trying to find the right time to both of us marry up. It will probably be before hours for them because during the working hours, they're very, very busy. I get that. During working hours, I'm very, very busy. So it may have to be like, I don't know, an hour before or an hour after the shop closes. We'll see. We will see. Now, if the interview goes easy, we can have it all done within the hour. Like when I went to see Roz from Passion Flower, I had all the questions ready. I sent her a list of some of the questions that our subscribers were asking. And on the day, I surprised her with a couple of new questions. So it kind of went very easy. And she didn't make any mistakes, not even one. I made mistakes. She made no mistakes whatsoever. And the interview just went like that. And I thought, oh, that was quick. We just sat down and ate cake later. As you do. And we talked about the farming life and we hung out and we had a bit of a chat and we just played with yarn and whatever else have you. So we had plenty of time to do other things, to have some fun things as well as do the interview. So I was very happy about that. Yeah. Only kidding. No, we will never unsubscribe. We need One Craft Cafe. We need them. They need us. We need each other. We're small businesses. We look after each other. And at the end of the day, this is what you do. You do look after your small business as well as your large ones. Okay, so we won't mention anything about the interview to them. But I'm still saying that Mary said, yeah, just say Mary from Wild Crochet Designs. They know. They know who I am. And you know when I ring up and ask Bendigo, it's Mary from Wild Crochet Designs, they kind of think, oh, not her. She's going to want things straight away. Because they really can't send it straight away. They're very busy. So, yeah, I get it. I haven't bought anything from Unwind for ages. I'm going to go shopping. It gives me an excuse to go shopping. Shopping! With my little bag. My little bag in hand. I'll use this one. How much yarn will I fit in it? Not much. Not much. So there you go. That's happening. It will happen. I haven't booked it yet, but it will happen. Because I did promise it last year. No, let's try 3 years ago. And I've got another interview I was supposed to do. And I remember sending it to the fellow, when was it? 2021, beginning of the year 2021. And then we went indoors for a very long time that year. I'm not even going to discuss it. We went indoors and we never did the interview. And it just like overlooked it. So I'm going to send them another email and try them as well. So I've got a lot of interviews to catch up on, but I think Unwind will be the very next one, and then we'll work on rods for this project that we're going to do. It's very exciting. It's very exciting. I'm very excited. All right, so that's that. Just a heads up on what's happening again next week. Now, next week, let's talk about next week. Let's not talk about next week. Let's talk about the next 2 days. And then we'll talk about next week, yeah? So the next 2 days, you are getting the Live Antics project, this guy right here. Oh, there's a little bit more. So let's do it again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, a little bit more. Oh. You're getting that project tomorrow. I'm so bad. I really don't know how you put up with me. So you're getting that project tomorrow. Colour combination by the lovely Sherry / Kathy. Very late, but hello everyone. Oh, hi, Purple Magic. Oh, hello, darling. Lovely to have you here. A colour combination by the lovely Cherry/Kathy, and that will be uploaded tomorrow. And I know it'll be uploaded tomorrow because I recorded it today. It's finished. Oh, but I haven't edited it. So it's not a very big video anyways. So editing it won't take too long, but it'll be up tomorrow at some stage. Don't even quote me on times. I never go excited for times because things just happen throughout the day. So I usually say evening, our time evening, yeah? Between 5 and 11 at night. That's all I say. No more saying 9 o'clock. No more saying 10 o'clock. No more saying 5. Whatever. Just between 5 and 11 p.m. tomorrow night. And on Friday, where's Franca? She's left us, hasn't she? Oh, naughty Franca. Friday, we are getting the start of our, it's not really the start, it's the introduction to our patchwork jumper, giving you all the information you'll need for your yarn, your hook sizes, your sizes of your pattern. And of course, we will be popping the swatch, the gauge that we did a few months back or sometime last year. We're going to pop that at the end of that video as well, giving you an opportunity to create the gauge. So you have the same kind of gauge that I'll have. Change your hook sizes. If it doesn't match my gauge, change your hook. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Well, you did kick her out of the house. She's probably wondering down the street. Oh, Middle, you're funny. Only because it's mutual that you put up with all of us. Oh, Edith, you're so cute. I love that, Edith. You're so cute. But you know what? I like to have a lot of fun. It's not enough that I post a tutorial. Why not post a tutorial with a little bit of fun, a little bit of, you know, this sneaky sneaks, yeah? Just have a little bit of fun, and then you get excited when you see it. I'm on the West Coast. Oh, the West Coast. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Listen to me. That's nice. So there you go. That's that. That's this week. Next week. Guess what's happening next week? Nothing. No, I'm kidding. If you enjoy Mary's lives, please give her a little thumbs up. It helps with the YouTube metrics. Thank you so much. Margaret, thank you very much, Margaret B. Thank you for that. Like I say to people, it doesn't cost you anything to go like that for me. It does help the channel a lot. And it looks after me as I'm looking after you when we're creating gorgeous projects, especially that jumper. Get very excited about that jumper, guys, because it is long time in the waiting. Yeah, it's been a very long time. It started off we were going to do a cardigan. Well, I was going to do a cardigan, and it was only going to be a paid pattern on my website. Then I said, no, okay, we'll do a jumper just to please our lovely Franca and a few other subscribers who've been asking me. I've had a few private messages from a few Aussies as well, sending me messages saying, wait a minute, didn't you say one day you're going to do one of those? Well, we're doing it. It's all happening, and it's happening this week. Could I just ask a question to the chat? Those on mobile, are you able to see other posts on Mary's Facebook page still? I can't see the tabs anymore to be able to see visitor posts or community anymore. Oh, that's interesting. Well, I hope so. I'd like to know that you'd be able to see. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. We know that song. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Okay. We know that song. To the pattern. And Monday or we'll say Tuesday. Tuesday, we are starting our jumper. Was that too loud? Here a year ago. And we haven't even done the Sunshine Bright cardigan, which was the first thing I was going to do. I wasn't even going to do this one. I was supposed to do the Sunshine Bright cardigan. I did a whole video on it. I remember the whole band dancing around in front of the park, at the park. I did a whole video on it. It was great. I never did any of it, but I'm doing it now. We're doing it now. Now, this week, it's all happening. That's it. Internet connection went glitchy. Usually does around this time, whether it's mine or yours, but I do usually have between 1 hour and 20 minutes to 1 hour and 50, it tends to have a bit of glitch. It doesn't like me anymore. It just doesn't like me. It did glitch a few times, and it will, Kiki, it will. You got me a peacock blanket. Yes, I did. At Peacock Blanket. Yes, I did. Yeah, mine too. It sure did. You're fuzzy now. Oh, it's playing up. Oh, I'm very sad. I'm very sad that it's playing up. Oh. If it shuts down, that'll be the end of it, guys. If it doesn't shut down, we'll leave it until we're ready to go. But just remember, guys, on Monday, we are doing a live on Instagram. If you didn't know this, there will be a live on Instagram Monday morning at 9 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. We'll be talking about what's happening on Instagram. We will be doing kind of a slash giveaway slash surprise on Instagram next week. Oh, we're going dark now. Usually that means we're going to shut down any minute. Are we all dark for everyone, or just me, or just green butterfly? Oh dear. Are we dark for everyone? Oh, Yvonne says we're okay, or we're dark. Oh, hi Yvonne. Thanks for the thumbs up. Are we losing the connection? You're fine there. Edith says she's fine. Not dark, just fuzzy. Oh, all good with Jan. Oh, what's your handle on Insta? The same as it is here. Wow Crochet Designs. WOW Crochet Designs. Just type it in as one word and you'll see the green dot. Well, I haven't changed it for years. I really should change it. It's my old label. Yeah, I may have to change it to something crochet related. So fuzzy where Luana is. Margaret is fine. Oh, see, it's different places. It's not different. Yvonne's is fine. Karen's is fine. Fluffy says it's not dark there. Margaret's fine. Isn't that just so interesting that it's different for different people? Yeah. It just depends on the network connection. I don't know. All right. So that's what we're doing. All fine now. I was just about to say I was about to head off then if it's all playing up. But that's what we're doing this week. This Friday, you will have not just the Guage swatch, but you'll have all the information that you will need for your patchwork Jama. Too exciting. Too exciting. What else am I going to tell you? I think that's about it, guys. Shall we call it a night? Yeah, unless you have some information, some questions you'd like to share with me. When I head off today, I will actually, I better write it down because I'll forget. I will actually email Unwind Craft Cafe. Or I could send them a PM messenger on Facebook if I can't get through via email. But I'm pretty sure I can email them. They may not get the email. They're more likely to get the messenger on Messenger before the email. So maybe I should message them. I stayed up for you, Mary. Oh, Sherry, that's so cute. You want to have another sneak peek? Ready? Or I'll give you a bit more. How's that? I'll give you that much. Oh, that's a lot. Ready? Oh, that's a lot. Looks like a granny square, but it's not. Oh, looks like granny stitch, but it's not. What? For the jumper, would it look weird if I had ombre and solid colors? I've never used ombre with solid, like to, as a dual color combination. So I don't know. You could try it. Have a play with something small and have a look at it and just try little small patches, if you will. And have a look and see what you think. And if you're not really sure, send me a private message of the picture and I'll give you my honest opinion. You know me, I will do it. Yep. That was less than last time. What was less than last time? That was less than last time. That was less than last time. Kiki, what are we talking about? I'm a little confused. Hun? What was less than last time? I stayed up for you. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, the sneak peek. All right, I'll give you another one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's way too much. Oh, that's way too much. Let me have a drink. Way too much. Beautiful. Have a plain middle. That's the best thing to do. Maybe do 2 rows of one color, do 2 rows of another, and then 2 rows of the one color. The solid, ombre, solid, and then ombre. Take a top-down view, a photo of it, and you'll see whether you think it looks okay. Okay, have a look. What have I done? What chat have I missed? Oh, Elisa. Hello, Elisa. Oh, we're almost ready to go, hun. We've been on for an hour and 24 minutes. We have been on for an hour and 24 minutes. But lovely to have you here, Elisa. We've been talking a lot. I've been talking a lot. Everybody's been listening, poor things. Kiki's cheers me. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you very much, Kiki, for the cheers. Thank you. All right, so so what we're going to do is start the information for, I keep repeating this because I want you to know that it's all happening. The information for your patchwork jumper definitely be available this Friday. This Friday's video, whether it goes up at midnight, whether it goes up at 4 in the morning, you will get it on Friday. Notice how I say 4 in the morning, because things always go wrong. Things always go wrong. So I will be playing with it tonight. I will be playing with it again tomorrow night, not during the day because we have other things happening during the day. And then I will be playing with it again on Friday. So you will have all the information you need for the jumper. When I say the information, you will need hooks and yarn and how much color for each color and all the rest of it. It's always between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. I'll tell you why, Kiki, and I noticed that ever since the school holidays started to hit recently, there's been a change with YouTube. I don't know if it was because of the holidays or if YouTube changed, and I like the change. I actually don't mind it. They don't upload it until the high definition has been complete. And I prefer that because I want you guys to see the high definition in my tutorials. I want you to see the best as you can. Just have to remember when you are watching your videos here on YouTube, up the top you have like 3 red dots. On those 3 red dots, either it's on the computer or on the phone or iPads or whatever else you've got at home, you have to click those dots and it tells you how you want to view the video. If you want to view it in 360 or if you want to view it in 5, whatever it is, or the highest definition. If you view it in the highest definition, it does use up a lot of, like, it's hard to watch, right? But it's nice to look at, so you see everything so clear, yeah? So I do like to do everything in the highest of high definition. I hope that helps. Okay, Margaret, where? Good, I'll go shopping Saturday, says Fluffy, yes. Queen Creek, not sure, I've missed this now. Oh, where Margaret lives, Queen Creek. Okay, you'll find there. Okay, so there's a lot of delayed posts here that are interesting. I'm going to use white first because I got lots of it. Okay, Yvonne, whatever you want, hun, the jumper is yours to create, yeah? You're in Sierra Vista. Okay, where's Sierra Vista, Elisa? What country is that in, hun? I should know, but I'm not really good at geography. One of my worst subjects at school, the very, very worst, was maths. And funnily enough, I need it for what I'm doing. And then geography came next. I could get lost in my own backyard. And it's this small. I live in a unit. It's tiny. Yep. Oh, it's USA. Oh, how lovely. We've got USA here today. USA, Ireland, UK, Australia. I think there's a New Zealand on as well. Let's go back. You've got, who else? I'm looking back at it. Canada. You've got Canada on. You've got, I'm looking back. Oh, I think that's it. Anybody else live anywhere else? Canada, I mentioned Canada, yes. New Zealand, thank you, Luana. I did mention New Zealand. And who else from another country have we got? Hi, Kate. Sorry, I missed you when you came on. So, Kay, lovely to have you here. Lovely to have everyone here today. We did have a full house for a short moment there. We had a good 30 followers watching us, 30 subscribers. Whoop, whoop, says Kiki. Whoop, whoop. Yep, some people live in whoop, whoop. Ohio, USA, yes. I said that right, didn't I? You know which one I get? The other one wrong. Not Ohio, the other one. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it, see? Oh, Bonnie, here's another US. Bonnie's another US. They're all over the place. They're everywhere. That's the one. Iowa. Iowa. I got it. That's the one I always get wrong. Thanks, Kiki. You know me. She knows me so well, Kiki. Yes, you are. That's correct. And now, Bonnie, you've come on it right at the very end of our live, hun. I'm almost ready to head off. But I did want to say thank you to everyone for being patient for me not having a tutorial on Saturday. If you want to know what I was doing Saturday, I was celebrating my son's birthday. What? I was running a little party here and I danced until I couldn't move. The next day, I'm telling you now, I could not move. I was getting up off the couch like this. Ow, 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 ow. I couldn't move at all. It was quite humorous. To be honest, you get Melbourne wrong. Melbourne. I know because I say Melbourne. I started saying it for a joke, Kiki, years ago, and now I say Melbourne all the time. It's stuck with me now. I can't get rid of it. Utah. Oh, that's nice and easy. I can say that. Ohio and Iowa are opposite sides of the country, but they're opposite sounds as well. And you know me, I'm like a little 3-year-old. I've got to follow everything by sounds. Oh, maybe 4. I might be 4 years old today. I might have gone up a year because I got Iowa. Oh, I had to think about it then. Oh, Kiki, thank you. Now you got me thinking about it. I got Iowa. I sorted out. Melbourne. You know what we really say? We say Melbourne. But I've been saying, you know why I said it once? A friend of mine, she was from the US, and she came up and she says, "Hi, Mary from Melbourne." And so I've been saying Melbourne all the time, just for fun, and now it's stuck with me. So I don't say it the way we usually say it. I'm going to go but I'm dreading going out in the heat. Oh, I know, Yvonne, it's nasty, isn't it? Oh, Iowa is by Kelly, and Ohio is by Kentucky. I don't know. Melbourne. Yeah, we usually say Melbourne and Brisbane, but I say Melbourne. I just like to say it for fun. It is a little bit of silliness on my part. Not that I'm silly, because I am just a wonderful, sweet person. I still can't say that without laughing. I can't even look at you when I say, I'm just a wonderful, sweet person. All right, guys, I'm going to head off. But I do want to mention again, tomorrow you are getting, thank you for the fun. I know, we had a bit of fun today, didn't we? Thank you, Jody. I do want to say that tomorrow you are getting the Live Antics project. And on Friday, you're getting the start of our jumper. What? We're all excited about that. Yes, spring. I don't really take well to winter, actually. I do like spring. But anyway, thank you, everyone, for joining us. I want to say thank you to anyone who did send me some private messages regarding my weekend as well. So thank you very much for those of you who questioned me and asked if I was okay. I had a few people send me private messages and asked if I was feeling better. I am feeling 90% better. It's still a bit nasally. I can hear it myself. But I will hear and see everyone on Saturday's live. Don't forget, I will mention it again, but don't forget we have a live on Sunday. Let's try that again. Monday morning on Instagram at 9 a.m. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been Mary. This is Wow Crochet Designs, and ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.